So this video is going to be a pre-campaign for Battletech kickoff kind of conversation. I don't use scripts, so bear with me. I'm just going to go over some of the gists of what I'm... and this time I can watch back myself to see if I agree with some of the things I'm saying. So this is definitely going to be a work in progress, but I can give you the basic gist of what I am trying to capture in this. So I'm going to have multiple, this is going to be an ongoing campaign. I'm planning on having lots of games of Battletech, Classic Battletech. I will try to edit them so they aren't as long as they are for me, for you, so it won't be as painful, because I have Classic Battletech. I know that's where they invented these games like Alpha Strike, and I know that Death from Above Gaming, they came up with a version of kind of that combines some Alpha Strike and some Death from Above game, some classics, so they can kind of get that feel. I'm basically going to, I'm going to play Classic Battletech with lots of mechs, so it's going to be, they're going to be long games for me, but I kind of enjoy that, so I will try to edit them down so they're not so painful. It's going to be, the whole thing is going to be based around a company which will grow bigger, a mech company, which, heck, I don't know, I don't think I'll go more than 16 mechs, but we'll see. I might lose my mind. In the Lyran Commonwealth, this is going to be set in the second succession war. I'm not the biggest historian, so I know a little bit, but when I got out of playing Battletech, I started like in '85, I think, and I played in '87. I played a little bit in the military in the 90s, really early 90s. But, you know, I think the third succession war was just happening when I got out of it, and then the clan invasions just started, and I was like, I wasn't really into that, so I kind of got out of it. And I don't remember the exact timeline, but I remember the clans were just coming out, so I was kind of like all dudded out. So it's going to be based on this unit, a Lyran Guards unit, well, mech company in a Lyran Guard unit, or a Lyran regular unit, sorry. So they're not going to be anything special. They're going to start off with 12 pilots, or mech warriors, and they're just going to kind of keep track of their progression through multiple different scenarios that I'm just going to make up on the fly. The gist of it is to see how long they can last. Every time they die, the pilot will come back, but any kind of skills they've accumulated will kind of vanish with them. They have to restart off as a novice pilot. It's like a 4 or 5. I can't remember. It's like gunnery is the higher one. I got it written down over here. I'm still a little rusty on it all. Way over there, the Draconis Combine mechs. I'll get a better look at them here in a minute. And yeah, and if you know, then as they get good and they start wiping out stuff real fast, if they got some guys with some skills, we'll tip the scales a little bit, and it won't be even sides. So I'll throw in a few more Draconis Combine mechs and paint them up real quick and have them in there. Nice thing is when you add a unit, it's just adding 4 mechs that you can do pretty quickly compared to painting 32 Napoleonic troops. So yeah, so the Draconis Combines guy, the House Kurita guys, they're not going to have names. They're just going to be, you know, I pilot this mech, I pilot this mech, and I'll just go with the sheets. There are the adversary in this campaign. So not a lot of detail in them. I've got enough detail to keep track of, and I don't want to get too crazy, which I've been known to do. Is that it? Is that the end of the line? Cool. So you see they've got their assault mechs out here. What's their medium mechs? Sorry. And they've got their heavy boys here in the center. Got their big 90-tonner. And then they've got their lighter kind of recon lance out here. I'll get to use my new dice tower. I gotta find a place to put it. It's ridiculously big. It's almost a joke, but I'm gonna enjoy it. I'll definitely have some beverages on there. And then I got the broken into their lances, just like the House Steiner guys. And I've got their little symbols just for fun. Everything's got dry erase markers so I can keep track of stuff. Never gone to this extent. When I used to play, it was always a pencil. I'll definitely have to do something with the glare. I'm maybe not pay attention to these too much. I got too many damn lights, and I don't have any of that I I guess people have the glare screens on their lights, the real successful channels, not like this low rent ass place. And I'll show you the back of the Curetans. These boys are quick. And I think I got a good mix of huge and not so huge, and some medium guys. So these are not, a lot of these mechs I haven't even played with ever in all those years I played. I kind of stuck with the same stuff, and I think I did a lot of manufacture my own stuff when I played the cardboard guys, little cardboard cutout guys. This is my first time using miniature size of the game I played a couple months ago. So it's neat seeing this part of it. I've enjoyed, because Battletech was my first venture into miniature war game, even though I didn't even know I was there, because I really didn't have miniatures. I was playing with little cardboard cutouts. Shows you what the little topography. Definitely use most of the little hills, because the little hills are huge when you have smaller scale. Where's that Jaeger mech sitting way down there? That thing's cool as hell. We'll go down and look at the Lyran Commonwealth guys here in a minute. Big old Atlas. That's the biggest boy on the map. I was going to have the point where the mechs could target these buildings, but I'm just going to use them as cover. And I might kind of humorously put stuff. I want to focus on mech combat. I don't want to focus on the Curetans trying to blow up buildings while the Lyran Commonwealth guys blow the hell out of the mechs. So I don't want to take away from the game. There's a Shadow Hawk. So that's the gist of what I want to do. Here's the Wolfhound, Commando, and all the guys and the characters are all named after like gamer tags of friends of mine from I've been online gaming for years with, so they'll get an extra level of fun out of it all. They'll be laughing their asses off as they either do really good or get smoked. They'll probably, hopefully a couple of them will show up over here and play a little bit too. Oh, the Zeus, it's fun. And there's freaking one of the best ones ever. That Awesome is amazing. Tried to avoid using the word awesome twice in a sentence. Awesome's awesome. Like everybody? I think I got everybody. Oh, that guy, is that the Clint? I've never used the Clint before. So there's a couple cool little ones I've never used, like the Flea. That thing's tiny as hell. Clint, I've never used a Jaeger. I think I have used a Jaeger mech, but modified. And the Hunchback is amazing. And I was a big Shadowhawk hater growing up, so. Is that everybody? I'm probably missing somebody. We'll get the back of these guys. I'll definitely be looking to purchase more 6mm terrain and roads and trees, because I'll need the trees and the roads for the 6mm ACW stuff I'm working on. Oh, the Centurion, I forgot him. He was hiding behind a tree or something. There's my water heater. Hey. I'm waiting for that thing to blow up. We have 4 girls now. Well, my wife and 4 girls. I'm surprised that thing gets its money worth. There's the back of the Hunchback. My son got smart and grew up and is a child with his girlfriend now and moved out of the house to get away from this craziness. It's an estrogen attack here. Alright, so we'll kick this off probably tomorrow. And yeah, should be fun. As I said before, I'm going to be rusty on the rules, but that's alright. I'll watch it back myself and learn. I like this terrain. I should have painted it, but I just got it today. I'll start dabbling around it. I got too many things to paint right now, so I can live with gray terrain for the moment. It's not going to kill me. As long as the mechs are painted, I wouldn't, I don't think I could actually, I think it's why even play if you're not going to paint the mechs to me, but even if you're not going to paint them, oh, those are awesome. I love the Wolverine and the Griffin together. They're freaking amazing. Yeah, I'm not even the best painter, and I think you should try to at least paint something if you're going to play. Alright, the rest of the guys are hidden behind the hill. 1-to-1, I'm going to use the, I don't know if anybody's watched the channel Death from Above Gaming, but they use kind of a neat little system. Those guys are smart, I'll tell you what. Never met them in person, of course, never talked to them in person, but they seem like they are mathematically leaps and bounds ahead of where my pea brain is. They got like statistical analysis and all kinds of crap, and they're writing programs and stuff that yeah, it ain't gonna happen in this head. But they use a dice rolling system where they have like one main dice, and then they roll like a small dice like off it for each that, you know, that'll symbolize. So that's your key dice, and the rest of your stuff feeds off that. It's a little system they use. I'm going to try to emulate that, and just because it seems like a good way to not be rolling dice forever and ever and ever. So even though I do love my my dice tower, but I think just one bang out, I'll be able to get back to the miniatures instead of sitting over rolling dice for 17 weeks. I can just go boom, done, back to the action. And 1 inch equals 1 hex, and everything's going to be light trees. Only hard cover is going to be buildings. Water's all going to be level 1. Hills are, I got a couple hills that might be level 2, especially those over there, and then any place where I got a little bump up. There's a couple bump ups over here on this, you know, above the, I got a little hill and then a hill on top of a hill, so that might be level 2 there. That crap's borderline level 3 over there. But I'm going to keep it pretty simple. We're not going to get too stupid. I'll just do mostly level 1 and some level 2 stuff. Alright, and that's the gist of it all. It's going to be fun. Going to have a blast. Do a couple turns, paint a couple figures. Got all my Perry French Napoleonics. They're going to be Italians, all base painted and dried over there. And I'm going to start futzing around with them, and then when I get them done, I'm going to go back to doing mechs and 6mm ACW. I've got to get that army done so then I can go on and do Union infantry. But between those 3 projects, moving them around, I should be good. And then I do want to get into Star Wars Legion at some point, even though I'm going to play Star Wars Chain of Command, mostly. So 4 projects. That's child's play compared to most of you guys. Alright, have a great night. You guys are awesome, and wish me luck. I'll see you.